While we're rolling into the mid of January, we still have perfect amount of time to grow many crops in our gardens. As us gardeners here in South Florida know that our prime growing season is usually during the fall and winter as the temperatures decrease and we have more of a favorable weather. As we see the temperatures still stay on the cooler side, we actually still have plenty enough time before the temperatures start rising. So here are 5 crops you should grow in January. So coming to our first crop actually comes to a surprise to many gardeners, and that is corn, because we cannot grow corn during the summertime because corn tends to suffer in our extreme humidity levels as well as our extreme hot temperatures. For example, the corn I have right behind me is actually the infamous broom corn that I actually started from seed. And as you can see right behind me, it is starting to set its blooms, which I am super excited about. And coming to number 2 is your brassicas. So anything from cabbage, collards, broccoli, there is still ample amount of time for you to grow them and have a harvest by the end of the season. This right here is the broccoli I started about almost a month ago, and they have gotten so big, which means they are close to producing broccoli heads, which I am super excited about. I also have cabbage and cauliflower that I started. The cauliflower I started a little bit later than everything else, so those are on the smaller side, but the cabbage I can already tell is starting to form their heads, which is another exciting thing. Coming to crop number 3 are your tomatoes. Now, tomatoes is always a basic vegetable that every gardener grows year after year. And that is because they're easy to grow, beginner friendly, and they produce in abundance. And just like the brassicas, tomatoes have a lot of varieties for you to choose from, so there's a tomato for every gardener out there. Now, the tomato I have right behind me is a Sweet 100. Now, it is covered in tomatoes right now. It is looking a little bit rough because we've had a lots of shifts in temperatures from down 40s to high 80s, so the tomato has gone through it. All I have to do really is to give it a good prune, and then it should act brand new and start growing again like if nothing happened. Coming to crop number 4 are beans. And this is one of the ones that I always recommend year after year because they're super easy to grow, and within a month you're already harvesting beans. All you have to do really is direct sow them wherever you want them to grow, and they will grow and grow and produce until the season comes to an end and it gets way too hot for them. And like I always say, there's lots of varieties for you to choose from. Now, coming to our 5th and final crop are peppers. And that is because although peppers could grow in the summertime, they tend to produce the best during cooler times. For example, here in South Florida, whenever we grow peppers, we always deal with whiteflies. At least in my case, every pepper I grow gets attacked immediately by whiteflies. Hence to why I barely grow peppers in my garden to just completely avoid that issue. But if you grow them in the winter, whiteflies are not active and lots of the pests actually out there are not active. So your plants will grow in peace and they will produce abundantly for you. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. Make sure to comment down below what seeds are you planting in your garden in January. Make sure to leave a like underneath this video, share with your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. I'm on my way to 10,000 subscribers, so help me reach that goal by cultivating that subscribe button. Also turn on the bell notification button so you get notified when I release a new video. Thank you all so much for watching this video. May God bless you and your entire family, and never forget to grow big, ultimate gardeners. Bye everyone.